Happy to have you. One of the things you'll hear me say right now during every meeting up until New Year's is that only the superstars are the ones who show up between Christmas and New Year's. Technically, a few days before Christmas and up until the 2nd of January, because the average people are sitting back, Netflix and chill. They're having something nice to drink, and they're just mindless right now, not worrying about anything other than just pleasure and relaxing. But you're worrying about trying to take care of something that's worthwhile for your future. Am I right on that? So
Right.
we know that this is where the winners hang out. This is the winner's circle right here. And I'm really proud of you. I know you're all starting to get to know me, but part of my mission in life is to help people to win. That's been something that I've done since I was very, very young. People sometimes don't hang around the right people. They say that you are the influence of the 5 people you spend your most time around. So if you're hanging around people which financially are very poor, they're not doing very well, you're probably making some bad financial choices too. Everyone agree on that? Yes?
Absolutely.
It's the same thing with smoking and drinking. People that hang out at the bar and all these parties, they're not exactly healthy people. Let's just be real. At the same token, the people that go to church, they have a certain consciousness, a mindset. They're not trying to pollute their mind with ideas that don't make sense for them. So in network marketing, we hang around other people which understand the idea of financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, health freedom in some cases, right? Trying to control where you are when you want to be there. So that's why we're doing this. And if you can rub shoulders with the right people, oh man, you can change your life in a direction that you only dreamed of. So with that being said, let me get into what we're going to cover here today, because I love that this opportunity allows for anybody who's willing to get out of their own way to win. Everybody's here to win, right?
Mhm.
That's
Because
right.
that's what it's really about, is having desire that you want to win. Without desire to win, what's the point? All right, everybody can see my screen. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are empowering families around the world to be able to have a global opportunity. We've had so much growth since this company's been around. 38,000 members, 132 countries that people have paid to be a member in. We are available every country of the world that has internet. That means that 1/3 of the world don't even know about us. We want to take those dreams, those things you forgot about. You put it on the shelf. We want you to blow the dust off it. And now you can start to live your dreams. You can start to be able to enjoy being in a space of life, living, not just coping. Anybody love coping? Just kind of going with just the basic stuff. You're going through an average life. Is that okay with everyone? Or you want to thrive? You want to you want to just
Sleep
go,
na.
yeah, right? You don't want to go past surviving. You want to thrive. Everyone want to thrive with me, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So let's turn those dreams into reality. That's what we're doing. Let me tell you about myself. My name is Mark Shamus. I'm a mission to help 100 families become millionaires. There are going to be some of you here today. You're going to join me on that journey to make millions of dollars with Got Backup. I want to help 100 families to do that here. We already have a few people that are already on their way. You could be next, okay? I'm 49 years young, made millions of dollars in network marketing over the last 31 plus years, and I've helped build huge international teams. I love helping people of all different backgrounds and you name it win. Literally, I have seen so many people that they've never been in the industry. They come in here and we're able to give them something to work with so that they can succeed. And that's what I want to have happen for you too. I'm an author, editor, publisher, network marketing coach. I'm very successful in what I'm going to show you. I can help you to win too. Make, make sure when we're done today,
No
make sure
shit.
that you connect to me. Whoever's making noise, please mute yourself. I want you to connect to me on my YouTube. I have almost 1,600 videos there. I started since June. I'm on Facebook. I'm on a website. I'm here to help you. I want you to win, okay? All right, so income disclaimer. If you do no work, you get no money. Literally, it's called network marketing. You can't just lay back and wait for the money to fall from the sky. It doesn't work that way. It's called network marketing because you have to show people what the opportunity is. You have to show people what the product is. You're going to get customers and promoters, but it doesn't happen unless you put the effort in. Everybody's with me. You can do well, but you got to work, right?
Right.
Okay. I wish it was that easy. Otherwise, we just get the fruity drink and be on the beach right now. All right. Above average effort from average people allows them to win. People that are average, they never get much. Lazy people get nothing. Now, I came out of retirement to be in this opportunity. 28 years in network marketing. I made millions. I retired. 3 reasons I retired. Number one, a lot of my leaders were not making over $1,000 a month. I call that the comma club. So if they're not making it, am I really helping them to change their life? Not really. So it frustrated me. Number two, we have a very different industry than when I came in back in the early 90s. I didn't like a lot of what I was seeing out there. So I walked away partially because a lot of people with bad ethical choices that they're making, people that are fake gurus that are not really there to help people, they're there to take advantage of people. And then finally, I was in a crypto MLM and I had some unscrupulous people in my upline that, based on the nature of how crypto MLM works, smart contract, they went around me and many of my 8-figure earners, and they stole 1,000 people in our downline. I lost $1 million payday 3 years ago. So I walked away from the industry pretty bitter, being honest with you. And it took me a year to get my mind right. And here I am 2.5 years later, back in June, I came back in the industry. While I was away from the industry, I thought about, how come I'm only a 7-figure earner? How come I'm not an 8-figure earner? And I thought about it. I had a lot of mentors. I had some business partners. I had some upline. They're 8-figure earners. How come I'm not one of those people? And what I thought about is that my ego and my pride got in the way. I was not willing to do certain things that they taught me and showed me that they were doing because I was too good for it. Or for some reason, I just didn't do it. So when I decided in June to come back in and I saw I got back up, I made a choice that I was going to commit to do everything that they had showed me and break that bad cycle. So those of you that have a chance to work with me, what you see before you today is the polished guy who is an 8-figure earner in the next year here. Does that make sense? I'm taking everything that I didn't do and I'm making it into what I did do. And you can follow that habit, get on fire, and have the same level of success at a faster pace. Hopefully you're not as pig-headed as I was. Everyone say amen to that?
Amen.
All right. You don't have to be an 8-figure earner. You have to be a 7-figure earner. I just want you to have success, whatever pace is good for you. So let's win here. The company started, got to know Quebec, 1997, that's 26 years ago. They moved in 2007 to Schertz, Texas. It's about 16 miles away from Arlington, Texas. This company is the internet. They own a 10,000 square foot data center. So literally when I say they're the internet, what the company specialized in early on, not the products that got backup, by the way, is they would be domain registrations. They would do web hosting. They would do all kinds of autoresponders and you name it. They were the internet and they're still around. After all these years, this company is thriving. We just were a new beginning with Got Backup as of April of this year. We have 2 different products, which are trends that you want to pay attention to, because these global trends, if you tap into it, you'll make a lot of money. The first one, there's 15 billion of these smartphones. I guarantee you have 1, 2, or 3 of these. Everybody does. In the next 2 years, it's going to grow to about 18 billion of those. Everybody is using them for everything. 12 years ago, only 6%. Right now, more than 60% of people use their phones for everything. And people are really addicted. Think about it. Some of you might even use it when you go to the bathroom. You might even be texting while you're driving. I don't recommend you do that, but some people do. And some people are even doing it while they're on dates or hanging out with relatives. Anybody just have Christmas and you were busy texting while grandma or mom were talking to you? I'm sure some people were. Also creates another problem. You pay for these expensive phones, and then you get a nice case and a beautiful screen protector. What about the inside? You have pictures and videos and files and things you stream, music and movies. You don't want to lose those things, but a lot of people do, because the cell phones, they get damaged. They lose everything. The screens get cracked. People steal these or laptops, and you lose everything inside of it. Every one of us either has an experience like that or we know someone who did, okay? You ever see this message? It's full. That's from Apple on the left.
Talking to me.
Other companies on the right here. What you're going to please mute yourself. Thank you. This means that you're not having your stuff being backed up. Just like having life insurance, and you stop paying the premium, and one of you or your spouse dies. The
Okay.
insurance company is not going to pay for it. Same thing here. If you don't back it up through the cloud storage, guess what? You lose everything if something happens. Don't have that happen to you. Now, trend number 2 is that people need to make extra money. We know that you're here today because you're one of the people that wants to make extra money as well. So do I. 42% in America have side businesses. 62% of those are ages 18 to 25 of their generation. They want to make extra money. I'm sure it's the same in the rest of the world. People need extra money, especially with having the pandemic we just got past and inflation. It's out of control. So if you take the smartphone and you combine it with people needing extra money, put it together, that's got backup. So where it's available everywhere in the world that has an internet connection. Even Antarctica has internet. Everybody realizes that, right? So I'm sure you can sponsor somebody from pretty much anywhere. How about this? 132 countries already paid. Yeah, I just updated this in between our last webinar. Holy cow, that's from this morning. That means that 1/3 of the world, because there's 195 countries and other territories, 1/3 of the world doesn't even know who we are yet. Anybody here like to introduce them? This is not a ground floor opportunity. This is a basement opportunity. 37,000 people. Are you kidding me? There are billions and billions of people on the planet who already use data backup. So we have 2 different packs that are really amazing. We have the core, which is your got backup, data backup, cloud storage. And we have VIP, which is value added, help you with your marketing. Both are really great. I recommend getting both, obviously. I got both, and all the other leaders do too. After you see what I show you, there'll be no doubt in your mind you want to have it as well. So core is the got backup, data backup, 6 terabytes of storage space, up to 6 user accounts, you plus 5 others. The 5 others don't have to be in your household. They can be anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, doesn't matter where they are. Everyone has a unique password and username. You don't see what anyone else has, that's other users under your same account, because they're password protected and encrypted. So it's privacy. You can view the stuff in the cloud on unlimited devices. So even if you travel 3,000 miles over to your cousin's house, you can get on their computer and you can log in your account and see whatever's in your account in the cloud. Doesn't matter where you are. Imagine a legal business for less than $10 a month. Where else are you going to have a business cost you less than $10 a month for the core product and be able to bring back huge amount? Some of you actually will earn millions here with us. And I hope you do if you work really hard and plug in with what we show you. Okay. All right, let's look at the big companies. iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive, all $9.99 a month, 2 terabytes, single user, and 6 users for Google. All right, good job, Google, for the 6 user. We offer a family plan. That means $9.97, 6 separate accounts, which is better than most companies out there, and 6 terabytes, 3 times bigger than any company you'll find out there. 6 terabytes is so huge, you can fit 1.2 million pictures. You'll never fill that up. I can't imagine anybody would. That's a crazy amount. How about the bottom line of what we offer? Got backup is cloud storage, 6 terabytes. It's data backup for $9.97 a month, up to 6 user accounts. You can get this on any device. Smartphones, you can get it on the Android, the iPhone app. You download and start using. It's on Windows, Linux, Apple, every device. You set and forget it if you want to. Access your photos, documents, data anywhere in the world, like I said. It's military-grade encryption and security. The same as every government agency and these big companies. Same software, same hardware, higher value, and the only income opportunity in cloud storage. There's no other company in the world that offers a way to make money. All the money goes to their shareholders. Who likes that? That we're the only opportunity. Amazing?
No competition.
Imagine we were in health. We offered health products. You might have a beautiful network marketing company. You love the products, but there's 100,000 other companies out there that offer health products. I, yes? So they have to mark up the products too. So we know that people, when they quit the company, they start promoting. They can buy it from anywhere, really. But here, they can't buy this from everywhere, especially if they get higher value. They want to stay here. We give you a 30-day, no question, money back guarantee. Day 29, you're not happy, give your money back. Why? We'd rather have you happy, come back in the future when the time is better for you. than trying to play money games like some of the companies play with you. Who here likes the money games? Anybody? I don't like it. All right, how do we get started? This is the core $20 one-time fee. That's for your business in a box. You never pay any fee again to be a promoter in the business, as far as we'll call it a business in a box fee. And then you pay for either your membership monthly, $9.97 for your first month, or you pay for the whole year up front. They're giving you 2 months for free, $99.97. That's an amazing value. All right, announcement. Who likes announcements? Starting this morning, we offer the ability to get the core package we got backup that everybody has with cryptocurrency. You can join with either the monthly or the yearly with cryptocurrency, and even the one-time offers. I'll explain some of that later. Everyone happy with that? Is that amazing? Yes?
That's great for international. Awesome.
20% of the world does not use debit and credit cards. They use cryptocurrency instead because their countries decided sometime in the past they didn't want to use credit and debit no more. They can't go to a Walgreens. They can't go to Walmart. They can't go to a 7-Eleven and get a debit or credit. It doesn't exist. It's either crypto or cash. So now we have a way to bring them in. So let's get busy and let people know, okay? All right. If you look at this kind of device, smartphone, 128 gigabytes is the average one. The computer, like a laptop, desktop, 500 gigabytes. If you maxed out 12 of your desktop computers, then you can fit that into 6 terabytes. You understand how stupid big that amount of space is. Everybody understands, right? That's a lot. You don't have to convince people. You switch them over from the big name companies. So whether it be Google, Microsoft, Dropbox, Apple, whoever. Here's how we would say, we bring them over, we switch them, we don't convince them. Hey, Judy, I know you're already backing up your pictures and videos and files and streaming that you're using. Could you help me out and do me a favor and try Got Backup? I'm a small business person. This company gives you 3 times as much space, up to 6 users, and also an income opportunity if you need to make some extra money. Love to have you try it out. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not happy. Boom, you just earned yourself either a customer or somebody wants to make some money with you. Anybody can do that. Does that approach make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Instant delivery. I love physical product companies. I made a lot of money doing that. But distribution, manufacturing, labeling, oh my goodness, customs, stuff can get stuck in customs. Good luck trying to get it into the country. Then it gets to the people. Well, what if it's weight loss? Now they don't like the smell, the taste. They didn't lose 15 pounds in a week. I don't know, whatever it is. You're waiting for that experience. Some people say, well, once I have an experience, then I'll promote. Got Backup, you signed up to be a promoter. Not even a second later, you can start using the product. There's no waiting around. Therefore, people start getting into action mode a lot quicker. Who likes that? All right, product everyone needs, every business everyone can afford. Let's show who are the magic people running everything behind the scenes here. On the left, that's Mike, COO. On the right, that's Joel, the CEO. They've been running GVO, Global Virtual Opportunities, for 26 years. Do you know they paid in commissions more than $300 million? And man, that's not a little bit, that's a lot. Definitely not a startup company, if you follow me. That's them on the left 26 years ago, figuring out how to do what they're doing, and that's them on the right. We've had some of the biggest names, affiliate marketers, that have joined and done something with our company, with GVO, or one of the sub-companies of GVO throughout the years. You might have heard of some of these people. Mike Fulsame, he owns GrooveFunnels. We have Frank Kern, best friends of Tony Robbins. He's the one that brought all of Tony Robbins' motivational materials to sell it on the internet. He helped him set all that up. We have a guy named Russell Brunson, owns ClickFunnels.
Russell Brunson.
Anybody know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knows that guy.
Yeah, he's done big stuff here. In fact, I'll tell you a quick story. They had a contest 11, maybe 12 years ago, and this guy on the right here, Joel, our CEO, he said, whoever wins the contest, I'm going to give a free Ferrari to. Whoa, anybody here want a free Ferrari? Anybody? That sound like a good Christmas gift? So here's the numbers. Is everybody sitting down? I hope you're holding on to your seat. So over the course of the contest, we had Russell Brunson and this other guy named Deegan Smith. They're going back and forth with sales. And finally, at the end, Russell wins. Do you know they are averaging 400 new paid promoter signups per day in the contest?
Wait a minute.
And holy cow.
Say it again.
Crazy numbers. Anyhow, So if you go on YouTube, don't do it right now. Sign up and then look at it later today. You'll find a video of Russell Brunson. Type in Russell Brunson Ferrari. You will see Joel handing the keys of a Ferrari, which he bought, and gave to Russell Brunson for winning the contest. And again, when we talk about Got Backup, this is part of our history of GVO. So you understand, success leaves clues. Everyone knows that, right? All right. Everybody can sell a $9.97 product. If you can't, please keep your job because it doesn't get any easier in network marketing than a $10 product. There's companies you have to join for 500 to 5,000. Not here. Literally, you come aboard here and people can come aboard. And if all they need is just a core, then there you go. Obviously, VIP is amazing. I'll go over that in a minute. Average people that have above average work ethic, they can make a lot of money here, even if they've never had a home business. You can make millions here. We're so early on. I'll go over the numbers with you in a little bit. Okay, so everybody in the world can afford $10. How do I know this? Because in poor countries, as they call them, third world countries, like India, Nigeria, Philippines, Bangladesh, China, they still are making 200 to 300 US dollars a month. So they can afford what we have. You'll probably spend more than $10 going to Starbucks today or doing something else to waste your money that you probably didn't need to do. We're all guilty of that, right? All right. So let's talk about traditional network marketing. I love traditional network marketing, but there's a lot of challenges. Companies will buy a product for $20. They mark it up 6 to 8-fold, and they sell it for $130. And that way, there's a lot of commission in there for people that join. But if you were to quit the business, you're not going to continue buying it because you can go to Costco, Amazon, or somewhere else and buy it for half the price. Everyone agree with me, right? So people that are your customers or promoters, if they stop, well, guess what? They're going to stop buying the product then too. You start losing your commissions. So that's what happens. People are sick and tired of that stuff. This is why there's new hybrid type of models like Got Backup that are popping up. It only makes sense. You join a traditional network marketing, 500 to 5,000. And less than 30 days later, you have your auto ship maintenance due of a few $100s just to maintain your commission. Now, do you know if you had 100 people that were prospects looking to join you, you know you'd only have one that would pay to sign up? That's a lot of work to get very little reward. You know, Got Backup, we have 100 people take a free tour, and about 22% of them on average will pay the $9.97 to be part of this. You understand the math on that? You make a lot more money here. We have a 93% retention. That means month after month after month after month, people continue to use it, whether they promote the company or not, because they still got to back up the pictures, videos, files, and their streaming stuff. They're going to use us with or without. And priced at $9.97, we're priced around the same price point, higher value than every other company out there. Why wouldn't they use Got Backup? So we have an automation funnel. It's a business in a box. You join, you get your affiliate link, you start sharing. You give to people who want to make money to get the free tour. They put in their name and their email, and they're off to the races learning about our company. We have 2 different autoresponders. The one from corporate, you don't have to do nothing. It automatically sends out all kinds of updates and gets people to the webinars and look at information and sign up. Then you have your own. You deem it to write your own. And with that, you're able to build up relationship with your prospect. You keep dripping both of those, drip, 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 until the people sign up or they opt out. That's what you want. And obviously, for writing your own, you do that because you build up like, love, and trust. You want people to get that relationship with you. Because why would somebody join you? Because people don't just join companies, they join people. When you guys choose to be here on these Zooms, I'm not patting myself on the back, but reality is I'm giving you something that's not always available in the industry. Does everybody agree that not every leader is going to take and do multiple Zooms every day to help a team grow? We agree with this, right?
Absolutely.
It's really hard to find. In my years, I've only seen it twice in all my 31 years. And one of those leaders, he's no longer here. He's gone. He passed. So it's hard to find people that have the mindset that it's not all about themselves. So anyhow, you can increase conversions as you start building the relationship with the people. Now, let's say you say, Mark, I don't know how to write emails. I don't want to write my own emails, and I don't have the time for that. Great. When you get the core package, there's a few one-time offers. One of them is them to write the emails for you. So have the company do it. You still got to send your prospects taking a free tour, but now you don't have to write a lot of those introductory emails. How powerful is that the company can do it for you? And it's a commissionable product. So if anyone in your downline gets it, you can get some override on that. Pretty cool. Let's talk about potential. Dropbox has over 700 million users. Apple iCloud, 900 million. Google Drive, over 1 billion. Yes, I didn't stutter. That's where they be. This is all with zero income opportunity. The shareholders make all the money, not you and me. Don't be like this guy with, he's dreaming of making money. He's not making any money there because he had some friends use it. They needed to back up their stuff. You want to be with us. We have an income opportunity. You and I are the shareholders. That's how network marketing works. So the more you build a larger network, the more you make. Imagine 37,000 people now here on the left. It's literally basement opportunity. We're going to grow in the next the next 12 months, 3 to 5 million. That's more than 250 times. That's the picture on the right. Who here wants to make a lot of money? Who here wants to possibly be a millionaire? It could happen, right? You could do it here. 37,000 going to 5 million. Think about those numbers. Doesn't that mean that if you do the work now, you can get a lot of the market, which is part of your group? Of course it does. Yeah. Not unless you're sitting in your butt just watching Netflix all day, right? You think that backup is going to stop at 3 to 5 million? Anyone think that? Of course not, right? We already told you, some of the big companies have hundreds of millions, even billion plus people of members. So what happens if you start building your empire now and we get to 50 million, 100 million in 3, 5, 10 years? Anybody here be really angry if you had 500,000 people in your membership, 1 million people in your membership of your group? Anybody here be upset about that? I'm going to give you some real numbers. You can make $1 per person in your binary, $1 per person. Anyone doesn't want that money? Send it to Scott. He'll enjoy that for you. $1 per person. Anyone like that?
I,
Okay. Let's talk about how the money's made here. We have 3 ways to earn the money. One is you directly refer people to the company. The company's going to pay you a 200% on monthlies upfront. So that means that the $9.97, you get paid roughly $20 when that person joins the company during your first month. And then from the second month on, you get 25% of their $9.97 every month. So if you do the math here, it's a $10 program, people. There should be no problems referring 20 people in your first month. Seriously. So 20 people, you're making $20 each. That's $400 you made in month 1. $2.50 starting month 2 times 20 people. That's $50 every month. Every month, every month, every month, every month. Yes, there's a 93% retention. You might have a little bit of attrition, but it's going to keep growing every month as you keep growing your business. Everyone follows what I'm saying, right? Okay. Let's talk about the second way, check match. Who here likes to be like J. Paul Getty? I'd rather get 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Say aye. Everyone like that? Raise your hand. Yes. That is what we're after, is helping build a team, helping them to win. So we give you 25% check match off of whatever your direct people that you sponsor, whatever they're making off of their monthly and yearly payments. And that's not just only a 1-tier program, meaning that if you got somebody 3, 4 levels down from you referred away and they're making their money, then the sponsor above them makes 25% over whatever they made. And that person above them makes 25% over whatever they made on their monthly based on the check match. So it could go several levels as far as check matching. That makes sense?
Yes.
Very, very lucrative. All right. Let's give you some examples. Very conservative. $200 a month that your people you refer are making. That's nothing. That's a joke. That's nothing. I have some people make $200 their first day here. So you could definitely do that. So $200, and with $200, we'll take 25%, it's $50. You bring 20 partners in, $50, you made 1,000 in matching. Who here would like 1,000 in matching? Is that good?
Yes.
Absolutely. All day long. If you don't want it, I'm sure somebody else here will claim it for you, for sure. All right, let's talk about the third way. Team commissions, binary. Some people don't understand binary. In my years in the industry, this is how I made the most money, because it is the only compensation structure where if you have a superstar upline and they bring in 500, 1,000, or whatever the number is, roughly half of who they bring in has to be in the same common organization as you're in. Does that make sense? If you're in a level, guess what? Nobody that they bring in is going to be underneath you. If you're in a 1-up, 2-up, you're losing a lot of people to your upline, which sucks. If you're in a monoline, there is no monoline company ever became $1 billion company. It doesn't exist. And even though I really do love it, I built a lot of really big matrix companies, 3 wide and 4 wide. The problem is they pay very little on each level, and it's only so many levels deep, between 10 and 15 levels deep. So if you have a superstar that shows up and they fall in on your level 5, they're only going to fill in, even if they are perfect and they fill up their whole matrix, they're only going to fill up about 2% of yours, not very much. So you can only make money on the check match. If we're talking about a superstar somehow falls on level 19, you make zero off them, nothing. Even if they are a superstar, they make $1 million. You make nothing off them. And that's why a fourth matrix can be very frustrating. And you have a lot of people with their hand up, they're waiting for spillover. In a binary, you got to go to work, you got to start promoting, but you can make a lot of money because literally everything that your upline and the other team partners bring in becomes part of your pay. Helps you very much so. Okay. All right. So direct, indirect people is how you make money with a binary. You're going to have active people, you invite them, and you can start earning commissions. The way we get paid in ours, which is the most lucrative binary I've ever seen in all the years, is 4 active people on the strong leg and 2 active people on your weak leg, your small leg. If when they take it away, if your strong leg becomes your weak leg, then it'll flip-flop. They'll take 2 from the other side and 4 from the side that used to be the 2. Everyone understand that? So you get paid based on cycles, whether you have 1 cycle, and it's a monthly payment for binary. So month is over, they do profit and loss statement on the 4th of every month. They pay on the Friday following the profit and loss. So in January, it'll be January 5th, whatever you do in binary.
Is Walmart ready, man?
That makes sense, everybody? Okay, so you can make a lot of money. There's people right now that are making 4 figures a month in the binary. And that's all, excuse me. That's all because we did not have VIP that just launched last week and crypto. So now that
Excuse me, can iPhone please mute themselves?
All right, now that we have VIP and crypto, there's going to be people that are going to be making some crazy 5 figures a month in the next 90 days. And about 190 to 180 days, people making 6 figures a month here. Amazing money. Okay, these are the 14 ranks of the company. These ranks right here, pay attention to these. Most companies have what I call a chutes and ladders comp plan. Anybody know what that means? That means they have gimmicks, they have hoops, they have things to jump through. You need qualifications, so much revenue every month, so many ranks for the people you bring in or their people, so many months they have to qualify for. They need a certain percentage maximum for every organization. I hate these games. I hate them. It's one of the reasons I left the industry. I just hate these games. So now we have a company with no games. Guess what? You know what our comp plan is based on? It's based on how much money did you make since day 1, cumulative. Everyone happy with that? Raise your hand. Say aye.
Simple, nice.
Simple. So 1 cell, you're bronze, your first rank. You have more cells, you start ranking up. You get a team, you teach them to do the same, then you make a lot more all the way to Black Diamond where you made $1 million in the comp plan. Everyone hear me. As long as you stay active, you never lose a rank. Who here has ever lost a rank in companies that made less money? Ever happened? Happened to me. I hate it. Anyone like that experience? Not good, right? All right. Doesn't happen here. All right. You can make a lot of money here. Okay. This is the rank incentive program. I wrote this. I'm best friends, by the way, with Joel, our CEO, and Mike, our COO. After many, many meetings of hashing it out, this is what we released back about 8 weeks ago. All right, everybody, as they get in the company, they start going through the ranks. You get an email when you get to a certain rank. You log in, you go to your back office. You log in, there's going to be a pop-up. It's going to be a rank certificate. It's going to have the rank, your name, all that stuff. Download it, print it, put it in a frame. You can share it on social media, whatever. There's also rank badges. I'm going to show you examples of it in a little bit. All the ranks. When you first become a promoter, go up to the top right, edit your profile, add your picture, because your picture is going to be inside of the rank badge that shows what rank you are. This is meant for social proof on social media. So when people see that you're posting it, they say, what's this all about? And as you start having more success and people on your team having success, you're going to have a lot of people saying, whoa, I don't know what's going on here, but I want to be a part of this, because they're really cool looking rank badges. All right, World Tour medal. This is for the superstars in the room. I want you all to get this, okay? You personally enroll 100 people that you referred as members in Got Backup. They don't have to all be active at the same time. Obviously, there's some attrition. So maybe by the time you get to 100, you got 95 that are still active, 90 that are active, whatever. You're going to get, it's like a medal that goes around your neck, like an Olympic medal. On the front, it's carved, looks like the world. On the back, it's engraved with your name. I want you to get that. That's so cool. I haven't seen that, being done in too many companies. Pretty cool. And then everyone's going to love this. I hope this really fires you up. We have something that usually most companies don't offer until you get to a diamond or above in most companies. A lot of qualifications, a lot of hoops. This is global wide, company-wide profit sharing. We take 2% of the gross revenue every month in the company, and we get to people that are in the gem tiers. That means Sapphire, Emerald, Rubies. We take 1% of gross revenue and give it to the people that are diamond, double, and triple. We take 1% of the gross revenue and we give it to the people that are blue diamond, red diamond, and black diamonds. Who here loves the idea that you can have extra money coming to you for just doing the work you're already doing? Say aye. Raise your hand. It's good, right?
Aye.
All right, that's what we're doing here. We're helping people get a lot of extra money for doing the same activities. So I'll give you an example on the low end. Sapphire, it's the 6th rank of the company. You made $5,000 in cumulative earnings from day one. You personally referred 10 people minimum become members of the company. You're going to get 1 share of the 2% pool. At the end, when the month is over, and this is paid out the same day the binary is paid, then they'll take all the number of shares that people qualify for inside of this gem pool, and they'll divide it by the total of that 2% of gross revenue, and that's how much your Sapphire 1 share bonus is worth. Who likes that profit sharing when it's company-wide sales? It's not just your downline. So isn't that amazing? That's great, right? You can do this. I won't go over all the details of all the ranks. Just know that if you're doing what I'm showing you, you're recruiting people and you're active and engaged and you never quit, you can go all the way to the top. I know you can. All right, let's talk about VIP. Just got released a week ago. The VIP is one of the most impressive and powerful products we added to what we do. It will 3 times your commissions. It will 10-fold your marketing. And I don't even joke on that. There's no other network marketing company that has what we have for products on this either. So we are unique on all our products. No competition. Who here likes competing with a lot of other companies? Is that fun? Not really,
No.
right? Okay. Product number 1, VTuber. Anyone ever have to pay for Vimeo? $40 a month? Or maybe you post it for free on YouTube or one of these other companies. And YouTube, well, guess what? They red flag your stuff because the wind blows the wrong way. With us, it's included in the VIP, and you can post up to 100 videos, unlimited amount of views, unlimited amount of people and time they watched it. You can embed it on any website you want. We'll never flag you for whatever you post, unless you're doing something that shouldn't be there. You follow me, adult content or something, but other than that, you won't have an issue. Everyone's with me, right? All right, so that's that. Very reliable. Product number 2, Memory Place. Imagine you wanted to host an event. Maybe you're running a charity fundraiser for a church, and they want to have a place where everybody can rally around. So you have a QR code, it's on your phone, and then you go out to every single person, and they take their phone, and they take a picture of that QR, and now they can upload pictures and videos up to the page that you made. And everybody who shares it becomes a prospect in your lead capture system that later on you can send emails to and start developing a relationship with. So imagine if you were a fundraiser for your church, or maybe you were in a marathon like the guy earlier in the last webinar we did, where he was talking about sharing this type of thing with all the people that are taking pictures and videos watching the marathon. How cool is that, right? Maybe some of them would like to use this. There's all kinds of ways you can use this. I'm sure you can come up with your own. Next one, custom landing pages. Imagine having your own custom landing pages and links to go with it. So therefore, you can create however you want to grow your business. Maybe you don't like what corporate has. Don't wait around. You don't have to be a developer here. You don't have to hire somebody from one of these other companies to build you a website. You don't have to go to Wix. You don't have to know how to use WordPress. You can just do it yourself, okay? Number 4, custom domain. The reason why this is important is that Facebook and other companies will blacklist you because there's too many people sharing the same domain. So you might have 50,000, 100,000, a million, whatever, of that domain being shared on any social media at any given time. So the social media companies, they don't want people leaving their site and they'll blacklist it. Well, if it's just you that's doing it, it's your domain, you're branding yourself, and no one else is using your domain. You're not gonna get blacklisted. How cool is that, right? There we go. So how much does this cost? I already told you how much it costed for the core. This is in addition to the cost of the core. $24.97 a month. This is all if you do this in the next 7 days from the time that you join the business. If you want to pay for the whole year, they give you 2 months for free, $249.70. Powerful value. If you wait after a week, it goes up $5 for the monthly, $29.97, or $50 for the year, $299.70. Either way, it's still great value no matter what. And again, this is all commissionable. Most important, if you want to get paid on the VIP part of this from people that you introduce from your team, you must be a VIP member as well. That's the only way you're going to get paid on the VIP portion. Everyone with me? Okay. That's the only caveat in our company. We want to incentivize people that are willing to take that action and be at the higher level. All right. You can make a lot of money here when you get the Black Diamond. You've already earned $1 million. And as you help your team mature, you're going to be able to earn millions and millions every year. I want you to be as excited as that lady or excited as me. That's how fired up you got to be to get yourself to make stuff happen every day. But her, hey, she already made $1 million or more, so she's really fired up. What a future she has. We have a lot of support in this company. Unbelievable amount. Personal referral links, personalized landing pages, email marketing, marketing tools, regular online presentations from the corporate. Monday, we got Linda doing getting started training. I think Linda's like maybe 71 or 72 years old. She's really good at using the backup product and she's really passionate. So, you know, go see her. And we always record everything. It's on YouTube. You can watch the replays anytime. On Tuesday, we have a guy in my organization. He's an Italian guy doing everything for the opportunity in Italian. Wednesday, we have Joel, our CEO, doing opportunity, demonstration of the product, server tour. On Friday, we got me, yours truly. I run the Friday corporate webinar. I do opportunity. I do recognition, training, and motivation. Saturday, network marketing skills. Sunday, French presentation. And down the line, if you ever have a leader that's from another language and they're not afraid of doing presentations like what I'm doing with you right now, I can get them into rotation in their language on the corporate level in those streams, okay? So you just let me know on that, okay? All right, team training, kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm helping your all of you to grow your business, your teams. And there's a lot of training and support. What we're doing right now is mostly on the opportunity side. I will take, starting next week, I'm going to start to be doing some training of the team so that everybody can plug in and get training beyond what I show here on these presentations. Is that good for everyone? All right. I want everyone to win on the biggest way. And the only way to do that is to educate you, to feed your mind, to grow your heart, to expand you. A mind once expanded cannot contract. You can't put Pandora back in the box. Were you with me? Because that's how it works. So I want you to be so powerful that nobody can shut your light down. You're going to be that amazing. I'm going to temporarily take this off. I'm going to find a video I want you to see, and then I'll pop it back on in a second here. All right, boom, boom. Okay, let's share that screen again. How's this so far? Everyone learning something here? Is it good?
All good, Mark, all good.
Yes,
Okay, great.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome. Many blessings for me, for sure. Remember, you can't fake it in life. People can feel who you are, always. No fake it till you make it. I don't believe in that. Even if you have no money, you have no success in the industry, you just keep doing your best and serving people and you win. Everyone agree? All right, take a look at this video.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm going to code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, you know, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power, every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if, God forbid, there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if, God forbid, there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect of security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if, God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? So I'll also take you on a tour of the rest of our office here. So if you want to, that's all really is what's important.
All right, so everybody had a chance to see that we're not some Mickey Mouse idea in someone's basement. It's a real business, and we've been there for a long time. Pretty great, right? All right, let me get back into showing my other screen here. All right, find that. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you might want to mention about Amazon being right across the street. Mark.
Yeah, so in 2007, they moved from Canada down to where they are, Schertz, Texas. And they got that because of fiber optic. That's why they moved there. And a couple years later, this mega colossal company, Amazon, moved there because they have the #1 best fiber optic in all of North America. So that's one of Amazon's biggest facilities that they have, is right across the street from them. All right, so we already covered the training support. It's time to get started, turn those dreams into reality. How to get started? For the core package, $20 one time, plus either monthly prepay for $9.97, or you pay for the year, get 2 months free, $99.97. Get yourself started. And then you pay also in addition for the VIP. I recommend you get that. It's a no-brainer. The first 7 days, $24.97 for the month, or $249.70 for the year. They give you 2 months free. Or after 7 days, then they raise it $5 here or $50 here. Your choice, whatever makes sense for you. Okay. Again, if you want to get paid on the VIP level for your people, you got to be at the VIP membership yourself. Everybody gets core. VIP is something that is in addition. Okay. Let's recognize some people, because I believe recognition, companies live and die on that. Who else agrees with that? Live and die on recognition. So these are some of the people who make the magic happen behind the scenes. Joel's our CEO on the left. Next to him is Mike, our COO. He oversees a lot of the developers. This is Eve. She manages your payroll. She manages a lot of the developers as well. These people do the software, the hardware, the cryptocurrency. They do the language development, the web pages, everything, you name it. Friday, we get paid Fridays. Direct payment and check match are paid out every single Friday with a 4-week delay. It'll become a little quicker here, maybe in a few months. It'll go down less than 4 weeks. And then the monthly pay is the binary, as well as the global profit sharing. Those are paid out as soon as the month is over. We have a profit and loss statement on the 4th of the month. They pay the binary the first Friday after the profit and loss statement. Obviously, it's different every month. In January, it'll be the 5th. They'll pay whatever the binary is for the December. All right. Who would like to see some recognition of some superstars here? Say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
All right. Obviously, that's me in the circle there. On the left here, everybody see the guy in the orange shirt and his son next to him? This is Richard and John Weberg. Richard is my best friend. He's my sponsor and got backup. He's also a double diamond, about to become a triple diamond, okay? So really, really good people from the heart. All right. This is the back office, and this is some of the top leaderboards. On the right, these are people that generated the most leads for this past week, literally starting Monday all the way until what will be Sunday. Well, take a look at this. Number 9, our very own from our team, Coach Steve Anderson. Woo! Congratulations. And then on the left side, this is people that converted those leads into people that paid, that joined. Number 10, our very own Mike Davey. Congratulations to him. Yay. Number 9, anybody know who Scott McConnell is? Who's that guy?
Who is that guy?
I think I've seen him before.
And by the way, people, this is not just between our team. This is company-wide leaderboard, okay? Number 1, Coach Steve, who just joined literally 48 hours ago. He's number 1 on there. Who likes that idea? Pretty good, right?
Yeah, you signed up, what, 2 o'clock Christmas Day?
So if he can do it, I know you can do it as well.
By the way, brother, you better update that chart because that's gonna be changing in the next 24 hours.
That's right. That's right. We're going to be having 5 people on the list there.
There you go.
Exactly. All right. So these are the rank badges. Remember I talked about those earlier? Who thinks that these are really beautiful? You don't have to learn Canva. You go to your back office, you can make them right there. Everybody uploads their own picture, and it's automatically go to one tab. It will automatically generate every one of your downline that you have. It updates from whatever there is from the current day. As soon as it reaches midnight Central Time every day, it updates whatever the new advancements are. Really cool. Who here likes the idea that you don't have to go in Canva, become an expert of Photoshop or nothing else? It's good, right?
Girly.
All right, we got our very own Mike Davey when he in one day became a bronze. And this guy in the right here, the superstar, bronze. Yay. $20, one sale, you're already here, okay? Next one, people that are copper. On day 1, Mike went to bronze. On day 2, he went to copper. And then our very own Coach Steve, he went to literally copper in one day. Amazing. That means more than $250 earned in the opportunity. Remember, everything for us is cumulative, lifetime. $500 earned. The guy on the right is a Canadian guy in my organization. He is 73 years old, been in the industry for 40 years, computer illiterate, speaks only French. He made $500 all in one day. So if he can do it, I'm sure there's a lot of hope for many of you that know how to use the mouse and all this. He's confused by most of this, okay? All right, $1,000. This lady here, she lives over in Ivory Coast where they have no credit cards and no debit cards. It's all crypto. Wait a minute. How does she earn $1,000 if we just started doing cryptocurrency last Wednesday for the yearly only? Well, she found a way and she made over 1,000. So if she could do that and she was that motivated, what's going to happen now that we have crypto, which is what these people use? Did anybody see me? That's motivation. You with me? That's choosing to make it happen. The guy on the right, he's sponsored by the guy who showed you here that was computer illiterate. This guy here made more than his friend. This guy's also 73. He's been in the industry for 49 years. He made 1,000 his first week. So he made more than the guy that sponsored him. And they're both computer illiterate. So again, if they can do it, you can do it. The next rank, the last rank of the metal tiers, platinum, 2,500. These people doing so great, rocking it out. When you get to the next tier, these are going to be the gem tiers. This is where you can start having your global profit sharing. Who wants to get there? So you start having global profit sharing. Is that great? Say aye, raise your hand. Yes, let's get it. All right, 6th level of the company. That's me on the left. This is a really good friend of mine. She's a French leader. I brought her in. So we're both 5,000 or more. And to prove to you, I already proved to you with the other guy that there's no pyramid because you can sponsor somebody who makes more money than you. This lady here, she sponsored the guy in the next slide on the left here, and he's already at Emerald. He's made like 17, 18,000, more than what she's made. So you can make more. So it's not a pyramid scheme because it's based on motivation and what you bring to the table. Everyone get it?
Mhm.
Oh, this means more than 10,000 earned here. All right. And by the way, is Steve on the webinar today or he's not here right now?
No, actually, he's busy signing up
Okay.
a whole bunch of people right
This
now.
guy on the left here, he personally sponsored 170 some odd people already. So you can bring in as many as you want, okay? Bring them all in. And then this guy 4 days ago, he went to Ruby. That means personally has earned 50,000 since he started. Who here would like to earn 50,000 with our opportunity?
Sure.
I know you can. So finally, get back at the end of this when we're done. I'll answer some questions now. But afterwards, you want to join us, be a part of us, get the core package, and then upgrade and get the VIP as well. Get back to the person inviting you here. Go in to take in the free tour again. If you took a free tour, you go to viewmypowerline.com. Viewmypowerline.com, get you right back into that free tour. You can join, upgrade your position. It's locked into whoever referred you. If you don't have a link, then get to that person and say, I need a link. I got to get started. Join Got Backup. They have a video there to watch how to get your free affiliate, to find your affiliate link. Start sharing that free tour link with people. Get the people that take the free links to come on Zooms like here or the corporate webinar that starts in less than an hour and get the people in. And then you get paid as they start to join and become members. That's it. That's my presentation. You can do this, people. I know you can. It's all up to you.
Awesome. All right, you want to maybe take the recording off, and then what we can do is take a like a 10-minute or so Q&A for anyone who would like to answer any questions.
The floor is open.
Yeah,
I actually have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
As far as when you're upgrading to the VIP, so if a person, say, wants to start just with the regular program, they can upgrade at any time, or is there a certain limited time for this particular deal?
You can upgrade anytime to the VIP. It's just that if you don't do it in the first 7 days, they give you a price break to give you more urgency to do it sooner.
Okay.
Also, if anyone that you refer that, so you bring in some other people that are promoters here, if they get the VIP, the commissions will pass over you to whoever your sponsor or whoever's qualified in the upline.
Correct.
But
Thank
you can choose to get the VIP anytime you want. So for some people, maybe they're waiting for a paycheck. For other people, I don't know, maybe they don't understand what we're showing them or the value, but everybody has their reasons. Maybe they live in a third world country where financially they're in a really bad place because they only make $200 or $300. And right now, I don't know. I mean, it's only $24.97, so they should be able to afford that, but maybe they paid their rent yesterday. I don't know, whatever the situation is. So they got to wait until they have more money, maybe.
Let me ask you this, Mark, in addition to that question, let's say that 3 weeks from now, that person decides to upgrade to the VIP, will they recapture the new directs? So in other words, Carol would get paid on her new directs moving forward at that point?
Yes, you never lose your people. You lose the commission only from that payment.
Okay, that's pretty
So-
awesome.
Some
In other
programs,
words,
some programs will screw you and then you lose your people, but not here. You don't lose your people. You just lose that one commission.
right, so the
Quick
volume that's,
question
Yeah.
on, sorry, this is Freedom Strategies. My name is Majesty. I was called,
Majesty, how are you, sir?
yes, hey, how you doing? Thank you for, inviting me to the call, Victor and Scott, appreciate it, like always. I just wanted to know, like, on this, packaging, I know it's mostly on cloud, storage, so storage packaging for computers and not lose data and information. I was really trying to get the gist of this meeting group, like if you had a nonprofit or, you know, it's like Venmo. Could you explain a little bit more about that in regards to the meeting or setting that up or how that works?
Are you talking about them being an actual, using that for their nonprofit so they can raise funds using our program? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, or, you know, they can have multiple and you're not going to get kicked out for promotions or whatever. You was talking along that level. Could you explain a little bit more on that?
Okay, when you're saying getting kicked out, like, what do you have in mind? Like, what would it be that would get them?
Well, if you were advertising something, you know, you said short of pornography that you can host or have certain capacity of people or things that you are putting videos on or so forth.
Can I
Absolutely,
relate to
they can
that, Majesty, real quick? Are you referring to like when I was with Vimeo? I was paying like over $40 a month and it kept increasing the more videos I was putting up, and I was promoting income, showing illustrations of generating, making money, and they flagged me and suspended my account. Is that what you're referring to?
Yes, yes. How does that work? How is this comparable? Is it comparable or what? That's what I'm listening for.
Well, number one, you're never gonna get got backup flagging you or removing content unless you're doing something that would be considered to be not okay for most audiences. So again, adult stuff. Or if you're doing stuff that would be illegal, you know, obviously things that you shouldn't be doing to begin with.
Bot making.
Yeah. But unless you're doing those activities, you're not gonna have any issues with got backup. Number two, you could do paid marketing in our company and not get kicked out of our company or have your account frozen. There's a lot of companies that literally will ban you, freeze you, or kick you out because you do paid marketing, not here. As far as setting up a nonprofit, it's something that when you're ready for that, I can spend some time with you privately and work with you a little bit more on.
Testing 1, 2.
It's not that it's very different than what we do, but it's not the traditional network marketing approach. So you could go after nonprofits, but it's a very different model than the model that most of us are doing here, which is bringing people that want to earn extra income and bringing customers that just want the data backup. Does that make sense?
Yes, but on that along that line, you know, with the marketing in regards to, you know, nonprofit. Nonprofit do not mean it does not mean not have. You know, the way that the exchange is considered something differently, but mostly that's what I deal with. Private temples, churches, synagogues, mosques, and so on and so forth, who has the nonprofit status and standing, but are considered, you know, are definitely considered nonprofit in its existence. So, and tribes. And tribes and private nations and associations are also along that same line. So
I'll make it simple. I'll make it simple for you because I understand exactly what you're saying. I've been around a lot of that before. You want to get the key people in a meeting, ideally with myself, so I can go over how we can benefit them and set it up correctly for their organization. There's a few different models that can work. You can have literally just one where it's their organization and then they push it out to whoever their members are. And then that's one way to do it. Another way is a multi-layer approach where they have whoever the head person is and then they have their board of directors, and then from board of directors, they push it out to their members, and then out to the public from there. Either way, there's a lot of great things we can do with a nonprofit, such as Memory Place for the VIP. Because imagine if we're trying to raise money for that particular, let's say it's a church, they can put together, maybe they're doing a mission, and they put together a Memory Place page that's all about the mission. So every time that they have a mission going on, they have pictures and videos they're uploading to it. So the people that want to donate money can always visit that and they can see what's happening. And they can also have people that are sharing their own experiences with that, which makes it even more motivating. Yes, I donated. This is what I got out of donating for that charity. So then people that are not donating yet, or they haven't helped out their organization, now they have more social proof that it's something that they should do. So these are ways they can help that organization. As far as for the Got Backup side, obviously you'll have all the people come in as leads, and you're able to help them to get whatever services or products they might need on the Got Backup side. Does that answer some of the question?
Yes, that answers some of the questions. I'll follow up with Scott a little bit more in detail because right now there's more than ever people are choosing to go with their what they call their life's purpose, fulfilling their spiritual calling and setting up and getting out of and away from so-called LLCs because of the pushback on them and what's going on with this new Transparency Act. And they don't necessarily want to set up a trust, but they do want to fulfill their life's purpose and mission that they feel they've been called here. And this would help them to help initiate fundraising and contacts for perpetual donation gifts and offerings from their members.
Amen. We can do a lot of great things to serve God and do God's work through this platform. So I'm excited to entertain whenever you want to talk, and we can pull Scott in and yourself and myself and whoever else you want. And let's talk about making that happen, because there's many ways that we can approach bringing Got Backup to the world. And your approach, because not everybody's doing what you're doing, you're going to win. You're going to win in a big way because you don't have, no different than our opportunity. We don't have competition for the products and the opportunity. You don't have much competition for most people doing what you're doing. And you have a skill in that area. So you're going to do very well. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate that. We'll look forward to that meeting, to that engagement.
Yeah, just let's make it happen whenever you want. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
All right, Scott. Scott and Victor, we'll follow up with him and see what we can put in place here to initiate a successful outreach here, especially with the first of the year.
Thank you, Majesty,
All right.
for attending. God bless you, brother.
Thank you. Okay.
Who else has questions I can help with?
Excuse me, I got a question.
Yes.
I was just wondering on the backup, is there a way to initiate a link for each product that is uploaded?
Yes. You can
Okay.
choose how you want to share it. Really simple. In fact, give me a second. Let me just load mine and I'll be able to do a screen share, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, in addition to that, you can actually upload videos and create a link to share and collaborate with, right? Correct, Mark?
That's right.
That is powerful.
That is.
And eliminate the high cost of Vimeo and Wista and getting banned from YouTube and all that crap.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm a programmer, and that's one of the problems I had with Google. So I moved everything I had in Google from Google to Dropbox.
Who invited you here? If I may ask.
Malak.
Oh, okay, awesome.
All right, give me a second. It's almost ready. It's just when you're doing these presentations and you're sharing, it obviously takes a lot of the bandwidth.
Zoom has a tendency of stealing your resources, that's for sure.
Oh, boy. You're not kidding on that.
Anybody here starting to get excited?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me go here. Let me share my screen. Okay. Everybody see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so you're here. You're going to click on, obviously, the auto login. Go there. Once you're logged in, this is what you'll see. I'll create a new folder. I'll name it, I don't know, YYYY. You see that? I'm gonna go in the folder. Once I'm in the folder, I can upload. Let me upload a file. I'm gonna upload just a picture, right? Just to make it simple. Obviously, if you're uploading a video, it's gonna take a lot longer. If you come over to the side here, everybody see where the dots are? You see the dots over here?
Yes.
Okay, next to it is this little button here. The button here that looks like a wishbone, you click on the wishbone. Share link, click on the plus. It says link copy, link share created. So if I come back into our chat area, let's see, well, let me chat. And I added to chat here. Everybody see that?
Yes.
Click on that. You can see the picture I just added.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
How simple is
what-
that?
That's really nice.
I mean, that was as easy as it gets. I didn't have to be a rocket scientist. I didn't have to know how to do anything. I just have to add it. I clicked on the wishbone. I share the link. If I need it again, I just click on the left click on there to copy it again. Others with access, I can click here to see who has access. So if I only want specific people to access it, you can change a lot of things here. So
This
you just
goes
play-
way beyond just backup.
Oh yeah, you play around with this, you can figure out a lot of things, but at the top here, you see how it says photos, calendar, quick notes. You can add contents, data migrations. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. You can do Excel presentations that you make. You can make
Can you upload PowerPoints?
like you can do PowerPoints, you can do Word, you can collaborate with other
So
people, or pictures, whatever.
So technically, if you didn't have and you lost something like your whatever, you can use this as at any system, library or other person's computer, and you can run just as if you didn't lose anything.
You got it, correct. You can go on any device you want to do it, and you're back in business. Yep.
How cool is that? So actually, you could eliminate the high cost of Vimeo, Google Drive, everything.
Mm-hmm. One more question. Is there a desktop version?
There's desktop, there's smartphone versions. If you notice what I was just doing right now, I actually was logged in my back office in my browser. I was actually using it in the browser. That's my favorite way of using it. I like using it that way. That's what I do.
Okay.
Because I could be on any device, even my smartphone. I can use the browser on my smartphone if I want to. That's just me. That's what but you can still do that. That's even without it. I mean, without installing the app. I mean, definitely the app makes it a lot easier. It's really user friendly on the app, but I like the browser. That's what I like. Again, everybody find what you like, and that's what you go with. I upload a lot of things from my organization. So sometimes videos or things, and I'll upload it and I'll share it with my team. I've done testimonial videos. I've done videos to help my downline bring in partners, whatever. And I'll upload the video there, and then they can download it there and not worry about all the issues of bandwidth and all this like YouTube and these other sites. Good luck unless you're very tech savvy. How do you download from YouTube? A lot of people don't know. For me, it's easy, but maybe for you, it might not be. So we can do this, and it makes it easy for anybody, no matter their tech skills.
You know what, Mark? I was just thinking, what about realtors?
Oh,
They
sure.
could really benefit from this with all the pictures of their
Oh, yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
houses, they're open houses.
That's right.
And could they actually use the family place or whatever it was called
Yeah,
for
memory
like
place,
open
yeah.
houses on in the whole real estate? And wow, I see a lot of possibilities.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of great things they could do. Sky's the limit. It's just people have to figure out based on their own needs how they want to use it. And as networkers, we can collaborate with our teams together and find ways to support each other and help each other through the tools that we have too.
All right.
Questions?
So even with the VIP, you're looking at $33 a month. I mean, really, that's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking $35 or $40 a month. I'm just rounding here, 35 or 40. Based on what's out there and based on what you can get back in return, it's a no-brainer, this opportunity, since it's in every country of the world.
Most companies, $40 wouldn't even get you a bottle of vitamins.
And they play the PV, QV, CV, all that game, right?
Yeah.
There's no game with that. What you see is what you get.
All right. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dollar for dollar. Like, yeah, you got $2 is one CV.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
And then they pay a percentage of that as well.
Yeah, so
Right.
if they have a $100 a month auto ship requirement, or you don't get paid, in reality, it's going to cost you $150, $160 on your credit card.
That's right.
All right. All right.
I have one question.
Yes, sir.
Can you speak a little bit about if someone wanted to be a customer instead of, going the other direction?
Yes.
What happens then and what happens for someone that invited that person?
Everybody in Got Backup is a member. When they go to sign up, if they tell you they just want to be a customer, then at that point, we do have a retail site as well. There's a link in your back office for that. So they can sign up. They don't pay the $20 fee. They would pay either the $9.97 or the $99.97 for the year. And guess what? They're a beautiful member of your organization. They don't go in the binary because only the promoters, the resellers go in your binary, but you still get paid on them because we get paid the same no matter whether they choose to promote the business or not. It's the same pay plan.
So he would
Right.
receive 25% every month on that.
That's right. So you would make the 200% on the first monthly payment, or you make 50% if they did an annual. And then if it's on the monthly, it'd be 25% of the $9.97 every month. So like clockwork, every month that they remain being a customer.
Yeah.
If they ever in the future decided they wanted to make money, it's literally just reaching out to customer support and say, can you bill me the 20? I want to become a promoter. They charge them the 20. Now they're a reseller like you and me. Bingo. They're in
Right.
business. Yep.
They get the back office.
I like that because it's not like other companies where it's $9.95 if you paid the $20 to become an affiliate. But if you just want to be a retail customer, it'd be $14.95 a month.
Right.
Or $19.95 a month. That's a good thing.
Yeah, we're not charging them extra just because they don't want to be a promoter.
I like that.
The only thing that would be, because I always look at it from the pros and the cons, So the only con is they don't go in the binary. So if they wait 2 months or 3 months, they do lose a lot of whoever came in those 2 months. But
Right.
But they chose not to get in, so that
Right.
they can't blame anybody. That was their doing. They chose
Right.
to. Yeah.
Right.
And I also had somebody ask me, they're like, well, why don't they get something in the binary? I'm like, okay, let me ask you a question. If you wanted to go to the mall and have a kiosk, do they give you the kiosk for free? So the $20 is the kiosk. You need to have a kiosk. Otherwise, how are you going to sell at the mall? And
Right.
that's how you sell here. That's how you get the binary. The only way you get the binary is you need a kiosk. The $20 a kiosk.
Right. So when you're the first week, like right now, Majesty, I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you or not, but as soon as you what you need to do is sign your email address and your name, so that, because during this time people were getting in, and so Like if you didn't sign your email and your name, you're losing a buildup even as we speak. So as soon as you can, that's the first step, is getting in and getting on when you feel comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, people taking a free tour is important. And I want people to understand, because again, transparency and communication in life is everything. When they take the free tour, they go to that Powerline page. That's not what's in your downline. That's company wide. It's a social proof. And it's showing that 22% of the people that are there will upgrade at any given time. And you'll keep seeing that the people change colors to the blue. And that's there for a reason, to show you that people do want to be paid promoters in the company. And they purposely put that there because otherwise, see, people have this fear. It's a human fear. People are always afraid to be the first. They don't want to be laughed at. They don't want to be the only person to do something. So it's social proof to show people you're not alone. You're not the first. You're not the only one. And that's what people need. So that's why that's there. And when they do upgrade, like all of us have, most people here are upgraded. And if you're not, we welcome you to the family. Can't wait to work with you. Then guess what? Now is the people that are working are the ones who are going to get the most out of the program. You can still enjoy, obviously, the product that we have. It's a great product. But as far as making the money here, action takers are always the money makers. You fill up your calendar with the income producing activities: prospecting, presenting, follow-up, closing, which is getting people started, and duplicate. And that's how you make money here, is those activities. Anything else other than prospect, present, follow-up, close, and duplicate is not going to make you money. And I spent my first 4 years in the industry, when I made no money, I was doing those 5 and then 10 other things. So if you fill up your calendar doing a lot of busy work, then you don't get the result. Or if you do what I used to do, I used to regurgitate everything on the people I would talk with. So 3 hours later, they're just so tired of hearing all the details about things that don't make them money, because people are only concerned about one thing: their favorite radio station, WIIFM. That's your favorite radio station. I know it's Ann's. I know that it's Will's. I know it's everyone's here, right? You know what that is?
What's the acronym? What is it?
What's in it for me?
Oh, yeah.
You talk to your prospect, it's about their pain, their gap in life, where they want to be, and where they are. How do you get them from where they want to be, where they are, and put it together? So you have to not become a psychiatrist, but you got to listen, 2 ears and 1 mouth, and you hear what they tell you. And from your heart, you want to help them. And because they see that you really care, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And then they say, that's a great program. You care about me. I do need to make some money. I think this is a good fit. And then they come aboard and they start working with you. And then people, they're observing, because there's a thing in psychiatry. And I went to my college years to become a psychiatrist, just so you know. So I didn't go down that path because I didn't want to drug people. But they have this theory that's called congruency. And congruency is are your words and your actions, are they lining up? And if they don't line up, then people will say, this person is BS. And they will quit you faster than sliced bread, that's moldy, right?
Yeah.
So you want to be a person of your word. So when I tell people I'm here to help you, I don't just say that, I show it. Kind of like if you say to your loved ones, I love you. Well, if you're never doing nice things for them or trying to make, that extra effort, and they can see that. So people are not blind. They can see stuff. You can tell them all day long. It's like your downline, your promoters. It's not what you say, it's what you do that they follow. So that's how the success really happens, is by being a doer, being actually a genuine doer, doing what you say you're going to do, walking the walk, talk the talk, walk the walk.
So
All right.
if you send somebody over to the PowerLink, right, and they sign up with their email, and then later on they decide to upgrade, does that go to you or does that go into the company?
That goes to you. Everyone that is you. And the way you know it's you is that when you get to the link that you have for the free tour, to pre-enroll, before they click their, the submit, it's gonna have your name right next to that submit button. So you'll know that the person will know that it's you because it has your name.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And you'll know because you'll get an email notification the moment they do take a free tour. It sends it right to you from our system. I love our system. It will tell you, John Smith just took a free tour. So now you know, okay, cool. John, I told him to go check it out. He did. Good. And if you can help it, maybe you lead him through it. On the phone, if I'm talking to somebody, I'll say, hey, John, I'm going to text you over a link. It's a free tour. I'm sending it to you right now. Did you get it? And they say, yes. Great. Do me a favor. Can you click on the link, put in your name and your email. I want to make sure it works for you. The company's going to send me an email right away so I know that it works. Go ahead, do it right now.
That's exactly what you did with me, Mark.
Yep. This is how you 10 times your result. And it's not a trickery. You're helping the person do what they want to do already. The only thing that happens is they got kids, they got dogs, they got cats. The phone rings. They got to knock on the door. They got dinner to make. They got all kinds of stuff going on. They got the argument they're still finishing up with their spouse. Who knows what's going on? So you want to be able to get that done so that when they have time tonight, tomorrow, whenever, they're already in. They're going to start getting drip fed from the system. You get it, right?
Right.
Leaders
Mark,
lead.
let
That's
me
what you do.
let me say something, brother.
Yeah.
I only met you the day before Christmas Eve when I got signed up. I have learned more from your trainings just in the last 3 or 4 days that I have done with other companies and other uplines over a course of a year or a $5,000 webinar.
Thank you.
This rocks. I mean, they're a little lengthy, but I've gotten a lot out of these, and I hope everybody else here on this call feels the same way I do.
Yep. Yep.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate the information and the professionalism of what you're doing, and your heart. Not only, professionalism is one thing, but you're real. So that's what I like,
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We live in a world that's plastic, so we got to be the change makers, the value adders, the value creators. And that's how you win. When people can feel your heart, they're not used to it anymore because everybody's trying to be Facebook where everything's perfect and they have no glitches. It's true.
Mm.
I got plenty of glitches. I have a lot of faults. I'm very imperfect, but I do my best to share what I know does work with you guys so that you can win enough in this network marketing thing. And then, hey, we'll figure out the rest. That's how it goes.
Yep. Yep.
Yes,
All right.
thank
Guys,
you.
well, we better
Sharing
end this.
is caring, that's for sure.
Right.
Sharing
Yeah.
is
Thank
caring.
you,
Amen.
Mark.
Well
Amen to
said,
that.
Carol. Well said. Well, guys, we got a corporate call coming up here in 20 minutes.
Yeah, whoever wants to hop on, does everybody know where to find the link?
No.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, this is a different link than Scott's, huh?
Yeah, hang
it
on.
was
Okay.
a separate
Yeah, this is
one.
corporate call. Yeah. And I guess
Okay.
Joel couldn't do it, the CEO. So you're going to be doing it, right, Mark?
Yeah, he called me this morning. He asked me to actually run it for him. You can tell, obviously, I got a very good relationship. You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. On the side under my business is live webinars. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's Linda for Monday night. There's Gene Mark. He's in my downline, the Italian presentation. This is what Joel normally does. That's what I'm going to be doing here in a moment. That's me for Friday. That's training for Saturday. And that's my good friend Noel for French on Sunday. So you come to the link here.
Well,
You see where
nobody
it
has
says
time to
click
get
here?
complacent with this program. I love it.
Yeah. So click here to view your affiliate link. So I click there. And then if you want to share for people to come, scroll down. You see in the middle where it says use this link to invite your prospects to our live webinars. You see that?
Yes.
You can copy it. And literally, if you go to share it, obviously anyone that would click on that, I don't want you to click on that because I don't want you guys to be coded to me. But anybody that clicks on that becomes your prospect. So if someone's taken the free tour already, they give that to people taking the free tour so that they can also check out the webinar. But that's one way you
I
can
see.
do the webinar. In fact, that's how you
cool.
get yourself to the webinar if you want.
Cool, cool, cool.
Wow.
So for those that don't have, that's not a member yet, we go back to the person that invited us here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, have them go back for sure. Now, the other way,
All right.
just to show you another way, if we go to my business, you see where it says webinar replays? This is where all the replays are for everything you missed. So if we click on this, I'm going to open this in a new tab here. Global Virtual Opportunities GVO Got Backup YouTube channel. We come over to the streams, which is the live. You'll notice that, where are we here? What day is today? Oh, here I'm right here. So right here. So if I was to click right here, you'll see that it's going to begin here in 15 minutes and 10 seconds. You see that? So I'm going to share the link if you want to come direct to there, just to help everyone out for the moment who doesn't have this. Okay, just put it inside of the chat. You see it?
It's live through YouTube. Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to be on there. I'm going to finish up with you guys right now. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a terrific night, whatever you're doing. Whoever can come and see me in 15 minutes, please do. As we crush out company-wide, lots of love and show people the opportunity. Hope everyone who's not a member, you'll come aboard. Is everyone excited? Our new members that are here who haven't joined yet, are you excited to come aboard? Love to have you all.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm very excited.
We'll jump off and I'll talk to you, or you call me, or
All right, guys. Thanks for attending. God bless you all, and we'll all see you on the next call.
All right.
Thanks,
All right.
everyone.